If you've been feeling a little disconnected lately, you're not alone. If Valentine's season brings up pressure, comparison, or emotional noise, you're not alone. And if you've been trying to feel more grounded, but everything feels just a little louder than usual, you're definitely not alone. So today I want to give you something simple, something you can use in the middle of your real life, something that doesn't require a journal, a quiet room, or a perfect emotional state. It's called the 60-second presence reset. And it's one of the fastest ways to feel more connected to yourself, to the moment, and to the people around you. Now, connection doesn't begin with other people. It begins inside you with your attention and your breath and your ability to come back to yourself when the world pulls you in 100 different directions. Now, most of us don't feel disconnected because we don't care. We feel disconnected because we're overwhelmed. There's too much input, too many expectations, too many emotional tabs open in the background. And Valentine's season amplifies all of it. It brings up questions about love, belonging, relationships, loneliness, expectations, and comparison. Even if you're in a good place, the emotional climate of February can feel heavy. That's why the presence reset matters. It interrupts the noise long enough for you to hear yourself again. So here's how it works. Step 1, pause for one breath. Not a deep breath and not a perfect breath. Just one intentional inhale and one intentional exhale. This single pause tells your nervous system, we're safe, we can slow down. You'd be surprised how much clarity returns when your body stops bracing. And step 2, notice one sensation. Not 5 and not everything you're feeling, just one. Your feet on the floor, your hand on your chest. The temperature of the air, the weight of your shoulders. The sensation that brings you back into your body, and your body is always in the present moment. Step 3, name one emotion. Not the whole emotional story, not the complicated version, just the headline. I feel tense. I feel hopeful. I feel lonely. I feel grateful. I feel overwhelmed. Naming the emotion doesn't make it bigger, it makes it clearer. And clarity is the beginning of connection. Step 4, choose one small act of connection. This is where the reset becomes real. Send a text. Step outside for fresh air. Put your hand on your heart. Look someone in the eyes when they speak. Take a sip of water. Say something honest. Ask someone how they're doing and really mean it. Because connection is built through small, repeatable actions. Not grand gestures, not perfect conversations, not flawless emotional performances. Just one small act that brings you closer to yourself or someone else. That's it. That's the presence reset. One breath, one sensation, one emotion, one small act of connection. 60 seconds. And here's the part most people don't realize. Connection isn't something you wait for. It's something you practice. Every time you pause, you notice, you name, and you choose. You're strengthening the part of you that knows how to return to yourself. You're building emotional muscle. You're teaching your nervous system that you can come home. And even in the middle of noise, pressure, or uncertainty, you can return home. And when you feel more connected to yourself, you naturally feel more connected to the people around you. You listen differently. You speak differently. You show up differently. You feel the moment instead of rushing through it. Connection becomes less of a mystery and more of a rhythm. So if today feels heavy, if you're tired, if you're overwhelmed, If you're just trying to make it through the week, try the presence reset. One breath, one sensation. One emotion, one small act of connection. It's simple and it's fast. And it works. Not because it changes your life in 60 seconds, but because it brings you back to the part of you that can. And that's where connection begins. Now you take care and stay connected.